Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Toledo Rockets, taking on a team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Wildcats ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rockets offense will get the first swing of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
To throw, it's Gleason. Quick completion on the out. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Nice move to keep running. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Rudolph. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. The sure hands, it's Trainer. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. In the red area, it's Trainer. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. To the air, it's Gleason. Finds a spot in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The Rockets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Wideout trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Oh, they're after him. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Wildcats offense will go to work for the first time. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's incomplete despite some serious... arm strength shown there. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Now they'll run it to the right here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Gleason. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And the Rockets will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Toledo has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary.